What is up guys, it's me, the King of the Sea, and welcome back to another video! So today, I will be telling you guys what to expect to see when the multiplayer comes out for Stardew Valley. I will talk about how multiplayer will work and what features you'll see amongst it. Also, I will talk about all of the brand new content that will come along with multiplayer. All of this information from this video has been leaked or talked about from the multiplayer developers and Eric Barone himself, and I want to narrow all of this little information that we've had down into one big video to give you guys a better understanding of what to expect for multiplayer and the update 1.3. So first of all, this isn't going to just be a multiplayer update. Multiplayer is just an added feature to this 1.3 update. The new update will contain a lot of single player goodies too, everything from bug fixes, stability, to brand new updated features and never seen before content. Multiplayer is just a bonus for us all, as Concerned Ape said himself. So before we get on to what content we are going to see so far, let's discuss the full features of multiplayer. So firstly, we will expect to see an open beta multiplayer release sometime in spring, is which they are hoping for, which can be any time from now until May time for the PC users only. The new update is currently set and ready to go, new features are done, and it just has testing to do before it's getting released. As you can see, Concerned Ape says this himself here on the update blog from the Stardew Valley website. And then recently it has announced on Twitter that Stardew Valley multiplayer is in QA right now and the bugs are being fixed at a very good pace. So it's just in testing. If you're not sure what QA means, it stands for quality assurance. It's a way of preventing mistakes or defects in a manufactured product and avoiding problems when delivering solutions or services to their customers. So it's a part of a quality management. They're focused on providing confidence that quality requirements will be fulfilled. In multiplayer, you can have up to 3 friends join your farm at a time if you are the main host, so that is 4 players max per farm. You can load single player save files in multiplayer. You can bring your friends to your single player farms. You will keep your character and your save file, and the people who join your farm will have to create a brand new character. So you can use your old existing saves, which is always good to show off to your friends. Each friend that joins your farm will have their very own cabin, which they will live and sleep on whilst at your farm, and the main host will stay in the original farmhouse. At this point they have not spoken about house upgrades for the cabins, but every friend that joins can do the same main farming duties as the host, such as farm, mine, fight, forage, fish, marry NPCs and take part in festivals, but only the main host can decide and determine when all players can go to sleep to end the current day, or to start or end festivals, and also whether or not to join Joja. Each player will have their very own inventory to manage. Nothing is shared unless sent directly between one another, although they have not yet discussed the situation on the income and money, whether or not this is shared as well. When a player logs out of the game and disappears from the farm, their current inventory which they had on them as they left will be kept safely inside of a chest which will be placed into their cabin, which can be accessed by other players and friends just in case there are certain items which are needed from that player's inventory. Another thing that is happening in multiplayer that sounds kind of fun is player to player marriage. If you do not want to marry an NPC, or you are fighting over the same person you want to marry with your friends, you can solve this situation by marrying each other. You can now marry your friends on the game instead, although the way you marry friends will be done a lot differently to marrying a typical NPC. There will be an alternative way of wooing over that person to become their spouse, which has not yet been confirmed of how that will actually be done. So that is basically everything we know about multiplayer so far. There are obviously a lot more features, but they have not been announced as Eric wants to keep something secret to make the game more fun. So now let's move on to the new content that we will see for single player in the update 1.3 alongside the multiplayer. So one thing that has been mentioned in the update blog is that we will be expected to see updated festivals, one of them being the Flower Dance Festival, which is one of the first festivals in the game which takes place on the 24th of spring. Usually at this festival, you need to win over an NPC to be able to dance with them. And this early in the game in year 1, it's highly likely that you have not yet won anyone over, so you usually dance alone. But now you can enter the festival with your friend and you can now both dance with each other, not needing to win anyone over and not being alone at the festival. Other festivals will be updated too, but we have not yet been announced of these, as only this one has been leaked. Also, there will be new and added heart events and dialogues to the NPCs. This has been mentioned on tweets and announcements from the ape himself, which is exciting to say the least. There is also a new town event to be held in winter. And speaking of winter, there is also a new type of collection that you can start in your first winter, which is going to make winter a lot more fun. Now, many months back, we was to see one of the very first leaked screenshots from Eric Barone on his Twitter for the new update, which was a purple boat. This was just a sneak peek and left many people wondering, could this be an event scene? Or could this be a boat that takes you to a new area? Or could it just be a visual appearance that happens rarely, just like the sea monster? Or the option that I believe this could be is a shipping boat similar to the shipping cart lady near the secret woods. I believe this boat will arrive on the beach once a week or a season, which will allow you to buy and sell rare items. There was also another screenshot of what seemed to look like a submarine with a small fishing area inside. Maybe this is the inside of the purple boat, or is it just an extra added feature? This may be a submarine that goes deep down into the waters and lets you fish for rare and new exciting species. Nothing has been properly announced, only sneak peeks to get us excited. But nonetheless, this is all the new content that we will be expected to see, and it's exciting, so let me know down below your theory of these images. More content that will be coming to the update 1.3 is more language support. That is right, French, Italian, Korean and Turkish will all be added in 2018. Also in 2018, Stardew Valley will be released for a PS Vita port, which will have cross-buy. So if you own the game on the PlayStation 4, you will not have to buy it again on the PS Vita. The Stardew Valley official soundtrack is amazing, one of my personal favourites. I love the music in the game already, and there is going to be some new music added to the game. Eric announced on his Twitter that there will be an anniversary bonus, a piano collection from Materia Collective, which I cannot wait to hear. Piano, Stardew Valley soundtrack, that is just music to my ears. Now moving on to some decorative items we have seen. Eric Barone announced on his Twitter that there is going to be some new decoration items for the farm, for example the new item signs. These signs are crafting items that will be available to you from the start of the game. Any item in Stardew Valley can be clicked onto them to display, similar to the Minecraft signs, which will make it easier for you to manage your chests and crops. Another item that we have seen in a screenshot is the pink flamingo. I noticed this recently and it seems to be some kind of new scarecrow, or if not it's just some obviously new decorative items, which means we'll get to see some new placeables around the farm. Horses can wear hats. That is right, Eric's recent update on Twitter shown us an image of a horse wearing a sombrero hat. Just a small fun update which goes a long way. And a lot of people have really been excited about this. Now I believe I have covered everything I possibly can that has been mentioned, announced or leaked for the big new update that's coming very, very soon. Like I said before, there is a lot more content and features coming to this update. It's going to be a game changer, but Eric Barone has kept a lot of it secret to make it more fun for us guys to play. They have only leaked a few things to get us excited for the update, so let's expect a lot more. They have spent a very long time on this multiplayer update, and people have been questioning and getting a little bit annoyed, but what people don't understand is it's a big update, it's update 1.3, it's not just multiplayer. They are adding a lot of new things to the game as well. And it is just around the corner guys, it could be any time from tomorrow to a week or maybe 1 month, but it's on its way, so hopefully you guys are excited as much as I am. If you enjoyed this video, you found it useful, you've learned some new information about the multiplayer and the update, then hit that like button. Let me know down below your theories on these images. What do you think we will expect to see in multiplayer? If you are new around here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel to see a lot more Stardew Valley content. I've got a lot of ideas for multiplayer. I'm going to be streaming with you guys, get the viewers involved, and doing a lot of content on multiplayer and the new update when it gets released, and I'll share some information with you as soon as I can. Follow me on Twitter. If you want to support me, you can follow me on Twitter, keep up to date with all of the news and announcements. But until then guys, I'm going to wrap that one up right there. Thank you all for watching. It's been me, the King of the Sea, and I'll see you guys on the next video.